So come down to the hands and knees and bring the big toes to touch, the knees wide to a comfortable level. And extend your arms out in front of you. Take a nice breath in. And sigh it out, let it go. And again, breath in, fill. Let it go. And one more like that. Breathe in, fill up. And release. Now find your natural rhythm of breath in and out through the nose. Paying close attention to the inhales and the exhales as they flow in and out of your body. And if the mind starts to wander in the silence, come back to the breath. And see if you can track 5 more inhales and exhales, which will bring you into the present moment. We will move slowly today. We will move mindfully today. And we will wake up that divine feminine energy with fluidity, strength, intuition, and grace. When you're ready, rock up to your hands into your knees to a tabletop position. Bring your hands under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. When you're ready, inhale, reach the chest forward through the arms. Let the belly drop. Exhale, push the floor away, round, chin to chest. Glide and open, inhaling. Exhale to round. One more like this. Cow pose on the in-breath. Scared cat on the out-breath. Now find neutral and gently start to roll your torso around your wrists and your hips back towards your heels, making some circles. Bringing fluidity into your practice today. Moving like water, following that flow intuitively. And then circle the other way if you haven't already. And maybe you incorporate the head and the neck and you let yourself roll with intention. And then come up to a tabletop position. Come to tented fingers. Push yourself upright so you're standing on your knees. And as you stand on your knees, open your arms out straight to the side. Spin the palms upward. Lift all the way up, palms to touch, look up. And bring the hands in to heart center. Now I invite you to close your eyes. And maybe you set an intention for your practice today. Maybe it's as simple as being present throughout the practice, or maybe it's something larger. Whatever it is, put that in your mind's eye before we begin to flow. When you're ready, blink your eyes open. Bring your hands to your low back, fingertips facing down. Peel your shoulders back. Push the hips forward. Lean the heart up and the head back. And come into this gentle kneeling back bend to open the heart. Yes. Take one more breath here. And then come back up to neutral and go back down to your hands and to your knees to a tabletop position. Reach your right arm out straight to the side and lift it up to the sky. And exhale, thread that right arm underneath the body, bringing your right ear down to a block or the floor, coming into a sweet little spinal stretch to start. Take 2 more breaths here. Now moving on the breath, extend the right arm back up towards the sky on the inhale. And on the exhale, thread the arm through, but don't let it touch the floor. Let it just hover. Inhale, lift the arm back up towards the sky. Exhale, thread it under. And again, lift up, open up the heart. Exhale, thread through. Inhale, lift the arm way up. And exhale, bring the hand down to the ground, tabletop position. Lifting the left arm up towards the sky. Thread it through, bringing that left ear down to the block or to the floor. Take 2 more breaths here. Lifting that left arm back up towards the sky. Take an inhale. And thread the arm underneath, letting it hover over the ground. Inhale, lift the arm up towards the sky. Exhale, thread it through. Lifting, inhale. Exhale, thread it through, letting the arm hover. And inhale, lift it up, get expansive in the left side of the chest. And exhale, tabletop position. Tuck the toes under, take a breath in, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog pose. In this downward facing dog, rise up high onto the balls of the feet. Swivel your heels to the right, your toes to the left, and yawn out the left side of your body. Reaching that left hip back in space as you push evenly down through both hands. Take another breath here. Rise up high onto the balls of those feet, switching sides. Heels to the left, toes to the right, and then push the hands away so the hips move back in space, and you could get that nice stretch along that side of your body. Rise up high onto the balls of the feet, and exhale, downward facing dog pose. Heels heavy, toes light, little bend in the knees so you could send your hips further up and back to the wall behind you. Press the hands away. Give the head a nod, no. A nod, yes. Take another breath here. And then look between your hands and tiptoe your feet up to your hands. Halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Grab opposite elbows with the feet about hips distance apart and gently rock side to side, swaying with the torso over the legs. Neck is loose. Switch the cross of the elbows and fold. Release your fingertips down towards the earth and leaning into your left foot, your feminine side, the fluid side. I want you to roll up the left side chain of your body nice and slow. Just rolling up, letting the arms be heavy until the head comes upright and you come into a standing Tadasana pose. Pause there for a moment. And now roll down the right side chain of your body, letting the arms be loose as you go down that right side, that masculine side. And now bring the fingertips to graze the front of the toes. And again, roll up on the left side chain of the body for a dynamic ragdoll where you let everything be soft and fluid. Now roll down that right side chain of the body, letting everything be heavy. Sweep the fingertips across the toes and up that left side chain again. And then once you come up to the top again, crown to the sky into Tadasana, let's switch those circles where now we lean down the right side of the body and we roll down the right across the toes and up the left in a circular, fluid fashion. And then again, roll over to the right, letting the toes be soft, the neck be soft. And then sweep up again that left side chain of the body. And we'll go around in a circle one more time, down that right side again, going full circle. And then come all the way back up and make your way into a standing mountain pose, Tadasana, palms to face forward. And let's flow here. Inhale, reach those arms skyward. With a little bend in the knees, peel your arms open and swan dive over your legs. Halfway lift, hands could be at the shins, or if you're warm, hands to the floor. And exhale, forward fold, deepen over the legs. Circle the arms out wide to the sky and all the way up and in to heart center, release. Again, inhale, spread the arms wide and lift them up to the sky. Little bend in the knees for buoyancy as you hinge and fold over your legs. Halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Circle and rise, lifting up towards the sky. And bring it in to the heart center. Last round here, and then we'll add on. Inhale to lift. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold again. Circle and rise all the way up to the sky. And bring it in to heart center. Circle the arms skyward. Now this time, sit the hips back like you're sitting in a chair. Take one breath here in chair and exhale, fold over your legs. Halfway lift. Bend the knees enough to plant the hands. Step the right leg way back. Step the left leg way back. Pause in plank. Take an inhale in plank. And exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog pose. Reach the right leg up towards the sky. Step the right foot between the hands. Spin the back heel down and rise up, warrior one, both arms skyward. Keep a bend in the front knee and an extension out through the back leg, rolling the left ribs forward. Take one more breath. And on the exhale, release your hands down to interlace behind your back. Reach the knuckles down and the chest up for the next inhale. And fold to the interior of the right leg for humble warrior. Take one more breath. Rise back up all the way to warrior one. Hands flow down to the ground. Spin onto the ball of the back foot. Look forward and step forward. Halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Circle and rise all the way up. And hands come to heart center. Inhale to rise. Sit back in an imaginary chair. Take an inhale in chair and fold sweetly over the legs. Halfway lift. Bend the knees enough to plant the hands. This time the left leg travels back, then the right. Pause in the high plank, take a breath into the lungs, and exhale, downward facing dog position. Left leg lifts. Step it between the hands. As you spin the back heel down, lift both arms up to the sky for warrior one. Find that bend in the front leg, but find the anchor of the back leg. Roll the right ribs forward, gaze on your horizon, or maybe you gaze and look up this time. Release the hands to interlace behind your back. Puff the chest up towards the sky for the in-breath, and descend on the out-breath. Lowering the torso to the inside of that left leg. Take 2 more breaths. Reach the arms back up towards the sky. Find warrior one. Exhale, hands float down to the ground. Spin onto the ball of the back foot. Inhale here, and exhale, step forward. Halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Circle and rise, getting tall, 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 and bring it into the heart, exhaling. Inhale to rise. Sit back, Utkatasana. Inhale, 1 breath here. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step the right leg back, then the left. Take an inhale in plank, and exhale, downward facing dog. Steady breath in and steady breath out. Couple of breaths in our downward facing dog. Next inhale, reach the right leg up towards the sky. Step the foot between the hands. Stay low, torso over that front leg, reaching out through that left heel for runner's lunge. Take a couple of breaths. Neck is long, gaze is down at the floor or by the toes. Take an inhale here. Pause on the exhale. Next inhale, straighten your front leg. If you need blocks under your hands, put blocks or fingertips, or hands could be flat. Yogi's choice. Hug the right thigh in and ground down through the ball mound of that front foot as you reach out through that back heel. Take another breath. Now moving on the rhythm of the breath. Inhale, bend into the front knee. Exhale, extend the front leg to straight. Inhale to bend. Exhale to extend. Inhaling to bend. Exhale to extend. This time, inhale for the bended shape. Pause on the exhale. Seal the left hand down to the ground and reach the right arm up to the sky, taking it into the lunge twist. Roll the shoulders back and down. Take 2 more breaths here. Now take that right arm and thread it underneath your right thigh so the right hand goes to the outside of the left arm. Inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread it under. Inhale, reach it up to the sky. Exhale, thread on through. Reaching it up, inhale. Exhale, pull it through. Inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky. And exhale, bring the right hand down to frame the front foot. Step the right leg back to meet the left. Pause in a plank position. And exhale, downward facing dog position. Steady in, steady out. Reach the left leg up to the sky. Step the left foot between the hands, staying on the ball of the back foot for runner's lunge, second side. Be mindful of hugging that left thigh into the midline as you reach out through that right heel. Take 2 more steady breaths. Take an inhale here. Pause on the exhale. Now inhale to straighten into that left leg. Notice the difference from side to side. Same principles. Hug the left thigh in, ground down through the ball mound of the left foot as you reach out through the right heel. So the spine is long, the collarbones move forward as the hips move back. Inhale, bend into the front knee. Exhale, hinge the left hip back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, hinge back. Inhale, forward. Pause for the exhale. Plant the right hand down and sweep the left arm up to the sky, taking it into the twist. Push the bottom hand into the floor to rebound the top arm up to the sky as you hug that left thigh into the midline, revolving from the midsection. On the breath, left hand goes underneath the left thigh, left hand to the outside of the right arm. Inhale, reach the arm back up towards the sky. Exhale, curl and thread through. Inhale to rise. Exhale helps you curl. Inhale gives you that light. Exhale, curl under. Inhale, lift the left arm up to the sky. And exhale, both hands down to frame the front foot. Step the left leg back to meet the right. Take an inhale by pushing the floor away. And exhale back to downward facing dog position. Widen your feet as wide as your yoga mat. Walk your fingers back towards your toes. Heels come in, toes go out. Sit down in a squat position at the back of your yoga mat. Bring the elbows into the knees and the hands in prayer in front of the heart. Maybe close your eyes. We'll be here for 5 breaths. If the eyes were closed, blink them open. Bring your fingertips to the floor. Straighten the legs. And then bend into the knees, coming back into that squat position. Straighten the legs on the in-breath. Exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. 2 more times. Straightening. Bending. And then straightening. And bending. Now bring your right hand in front of you, sweep it to the outside of your right knee, and reach your left arm up to the sky. If it works in your body, you could come into the half wrap or the full bind. Maybe wrapping that left hand around to that right hip. Roll the chest to the sky. Take one more breath. And then bring the hands back to the heart center. Bring the left hand forward and outside of the left knee, and bring the right arm up to the sky. And if it works in your body, come into that half wrap or full bind. And then release that. Come back into your Malasana squat. Bring the fingertips down, straighten those legs, heel toe the feet so they're classically hips distance apart, and walk yourself back to downward facing dog. These feminine flows definitely wake up the hips. Move everything out and through. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale out. Reach that right leg up to the sky. Step the right foot between the hands. Spin the back heel down, and leading with the left arm, come up into a warrior two pose, just passing by today. Now straighten into your front leg. Pivot your right toes to meet your left. Spin your heels in and your toes out. Bend into the knees and bring your arms into a U shape. Elbows out from the shoulders, fingertips up to the sky for our goddess pose, a classical feminine pose. So for starters, let's just sway the hips a little side to side, feeling into the hips. And now find the stillness, keeping the knees bent, tracking over the second and third toes, hips low. Let's take 2 more breaths. Now straighten the legs, straighten the arms, lift the arms up towards the sky, palms to touch, and with a little bend in the knees, start to fold down the midline of your body. Walk your hands forward to frame your front foot back into that runner's lunge shape. Take an inhale and runner's lunge. Pause on the exhale. Now send that right leg way up and back to three-legged dog. Take your right knee to tap behind that left knee. Inhale, extend for three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee taps behind the left knee. One more time. Right leg high, three-legged dog. Tap behind the knee. Now extend the right leg, three-legged dog, and exhale, downward facing dog pose. Left leg goes up to the sky. Step the foot between the hands, and as you spin the back heel down, float the right arm up and around, passing through to warrior two. Inhale, straighten into your front leg. Pivot the left toes to meet the right. Heels go in, toes go out. This time, horse stance. To balance the feminine, bring the hands to the heart, bend into the knees. So that feminine meets the masculine. First goddess, then horse stance. So drop the hips low. Go to a place that's at your edge. I invite you to close the eyes. That will also help with your balance. Will actually not help, but challenge your balance. Maybe sit a little bit lower for the last 2 breaths. Now straighten into the legs, reach the arms back up towards the sky, palms to touch, hands go down the midline up to your body to a fold, and then walk your hands forward to frame your left foot, coming back into runner's lunge. Take the inhale, pause on the exhale. Now step that left leg way up and back for three-legged dog. Bring the left knee to tap behind the right knee for a little curtsy. Inhale, extend the left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, curtsy. Inhale, extend. Exhale to curtsy. Now extend that left leg way up and back, and downward facing dog position. Take a juicy inhale in your last downward facing dog, and slowly drop down to your knees, widening the knees as wide as the yoga mat, big toes to touch. Sink the hips back towards the heels. Bring your elbows to the floor, interlace your fingers, and drop your forehead to your hands. Exactly. Take 3 more breaths here. Start to lift the torso up enough so you could slide your hands forward and your legs back, coming onto your bellies for a Sphinx pose. Untucking the toes, elbows under the shoulders, and reach the chest forward through the arms. Take 2 more breaths here. And then slowly lower down, make a pillow with your hands, elbows wide. Bring the soles of the feet up to the sky as the knees bend, and then windshield wiper the legs side to side. Now keep the feet up in the air. Release the forehead to the ground, and with your 2 hands, grab a hold of your ankles or what you can grab a hold of. Start to point through your toes. Take an inhale here and start to kick the legs back, which will lift the chest up for boat pose. Tailbone reaches down towards the heels. Keep kicking the legs back. Take 2 more breaths. Maybe lift a little higher on the last one. And release. Make the pillow with the hands. And gently rock the third eye side to side as you waggle the hips side to side. Maybe windshield wiper the legs. Release the legs if they were lifted. Bring your hands by your side ribs and press yourself back up to your hands and to your knees. Come onto tented fingers. Step your right leg forward in space. Walk your right foot over to the left, bringing your right knee down towards your right wrist and walking your back leg back for upright pigeon. Lift through the crown. Take 2 more beats here. And then fold over your front leg to your own degree for pigeon pose. Take a few more breaths into your right hip. Come onto your hands, peel your torso upright, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and walk the back knee in towards the body as you bring the right knee then to meet the left. Turn your fingers out to the outer borders of your yoga mat and gently rock side to side. And if it works in your body, fingertips towards the knees, wrists forward. And with a little bend in the elbows, just rock forward and back. Turn the fingertips back to neutral if they were turned around. Come onto tented fingers again. Step the left leg forward. Walk the left foot over to the right. Drop the left knee down to the left wrist. Walk that back knee back. Jingle, jingle. And then lift the torso upright for upward pigeon for a few breaths. Frontal hip points lifting, tail dropping, shoulders rolling back, crown lifting. On your next exhale, fold over that front leg. Mm-hmm. Last 2 breaths here. Press into the hands, upright the torso, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, walk it in, and then send the left knee back to meet the right. And full circle how we began. We're going to literally circle again around. So the torso goes around the wrists, the hips go back towards the heels, and you find that dynamic movement of fluidity. Like you're going through water or you are water. Circle the other way if you haven't already. And now come to neutral and swing your legs around to the right or to the left, whatever feels okay. Sit back on your butt. Walk your butt to the middle of your yoga mat and bring your hands towards your knees, keeping the heels on the floor, and then reach the arms forward. And we're going to lower down for a count of 10. So we start to descend back towards the mat. And we're at about 8 now. 7, 6, 5, 4. Gets interesting at 3, even more so at 2, and 1, and lower back. Bring the knees into the chest and rock side to side. Now bring the hands to the tops of your knees. Peel your knees open like a book. Toes stay together. And then bring the knees back in towards one another. 2 more times. Opening, closing, and opening, and closing. Bring the feet to the floor. Keep the feet together. Open up the knees and rest both hands on your belly for Supta Baddha Konasana. If the low back feels tender at all, you can always move the heels away from your body a couple more inches. Or if you want a deeper stretch, you can always bring the heels closer towards the groin. Let your shoulders relax. Let your chin, nose, and eyes relax. Noticing the fluctuations of breath. You may even feel your belly rising in your hands. And noticing the belly falling on the exhales. The breath is cyclical, just like nature, just like us. Take the hands to the outsides of the thighs, guide the knees back in towards one another. Now, let's reverse that. Walk your feet to the outer borders of your yoga mat. Let the knees knock in. Take those arms out into a wide T shape, hands out from the shoulders. And with the palms facing up, receive here. Receive. What do you need? What do you want? Let it come to you. Now, slowly walk that right foot in towards the midline about an inch or two, and then let both knees knock over to the right as you look leftward. If you would like a little bit more, you can bring that right foot on top of the left thigh. That will pull the left leg down a bit more. You may get a deeper stretch. If you have the bind, release it. Bring the right foot back to the floor. Bring both knees back up, both feet wide. And now walk the left foot in towards the midline about an inch or two and let the knees drop now to the left as you gaze rightward. Letting the shoulders be heavy, the palms soft. And if you want more, left ankle on top of the right thigh. Two more beats here. If you have the bind, release it. Both feet down towards the ground, knees high, and extend those legs up towards the sky for a few moments. Bring the hands behind the legs for support. Soles up towards the sky. Keep the feet flexed so you get the stretch into the backs of the legs. Now slide your hands to your inner thighs, make room, and point through the toes as you extend the legs out wide for a straddle on your back. And then roll the ankles around in a circle and roll the other way. And now find stillness, point out through the big toes. Take one more beat here. Bring the hands to the outer thighs to guide the legs back together. Flex through the feet. Take one more breath. And exhale. Feet come down to the earth. Extend the right foot towards the right corner. Extend the left foot towards the left corner. Tuck your shoulders underneath you one by one and extend your arms out to your sides. Take a deep inhale into your body. And sigh it out. Let it go. And for these last few moments, I'm going to sprinkle you with a little bit of sound. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Wiggle into your fingers, wiggle into your toes. And when you're ready, reach your arms up and overhead. Grab opposite elbows like you're creating a box around your head. And just stretch. Point through the toes, extend out through the elbows. Take another breath. And then release the arms, bend the knees, place the feet on the floor, and roll over to your left side today, your feminine side, to keep with our theme of the divine feminine. And pausing there in that little seed shape, just notice how you feel. Pairing breath and movement, awareness, kindness and compassion to yourself. Notice how that makes you feel. Using your right hand, guide yourself up to a comfortable seated position facing the front of the room with the eyes closed or a soft gaze. Bring your hands together in front of your heart, elbows heavy, crown lifting, corners of the mouth lifting. We gently bow in gratitude for this moment in time. Namaste.